Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We're going to get ready together. I have a ton of new product to put to the test. It's really interesting because I'm staring at it right here. This is unintentional, but it like all has a purpley kind of a vibe. So we're gonna be testing out new BeautyBlender foundation, the new Lovefest Huda Beauty palette. I have a bunch of other new stuff. And also I did just straighten my hair, you guys. I have to laugh about this. I have not used this iron in a hot minute. This is my old from way back when T3 iron. This is so good. I'm just gonna I had to mention it because I'm having such a silky, sleek woman day. And it's laughable to me because I spent so much money on my Dyson flat iron and I still, through the move, cannot find the power cord. I don't know what to do. If you can purchase just a lone power cord on Amazon, eBay, something like that, some reseller site. I don't know what to do. Anyway, she's feeling sleek, glossy. I want the skin to be glowy, but also a little sophisticated. So we're gonna dive on in. We are now going to prime. And if you have not seen my primer declutter of my 5,000 primers that I have now narrowed down to favorites and ones that are not expired, I will link that below. I'm gonna go in with this Pore Perfect primer from Miriam Makeup. I love this. Just for the pore smoothing of application of makeup in this region here. I do find when you're using a moisturizer like the Triple Deep moisturizing cream, the collagen cream right here, which is a little more emollient, that I don't need to do another moisturizing primer on top of it. So I've just been doing that one step and then going in where I feel like I want the makeup to be completely smoothed out and also to stay a little more mattified, I will still take a pore reducing primer. So what do we do? What do we do? Patrick Ta or BeautyBlender Bounce? This Patrick Ta was newer. I showed you guys this in a Sephora haul that I did recently. And let's just see what the color is like here. Oh my gosh, did I do a good match or what? That is actually so good. I think we should go in with this. I'm afraid this one here is too light. Let's see. This is the Bounce in 3.45 neutral medium. Let's see. Which one's dark? No, they're about the same. Well, I guess this one is a little bit, yeah, that's lighter. It is lighter. How is it? Ooh, I like it. Okay, I'm gonna do the BeautyBlender, and then if we have areas that need a little more coveraging, then we're gonna go in with the Patrick Ta. I will let you guys know I have been experimenting with the powder in here, and it is so good. So far, I think it's a smash hit. I really, really like it. I don't have my palette in front of me. I really don't like putting foundation on the back of my hand anymore because I forget, and then halfway through the day, I'm like, oh, you know. I'm gonna use my RCMA mirror as a palette. I have a fresh new BeautyBlender, which always is so nice. And we're just gonna do half the face and see. Kind of a quick test. I just gotta say, I don't know what it is. BeautyBlender just knows what is up when it comes to foundation. I really love their serum foundation. Of course, I love the Throwback OG foundation. I really like their concealers. Didn't like the powder, kind of like the blush. Love the tool, who doesn't? But this one right here, this has such a unique texture. It's a little more mattifying, but it feels nice and cooling and plushy at the same time. Let's see what the claims are. This says that will brighten and hydrate. It's full coverage. So me feeling like it's mattifying is actually not what it is, but it does feel satiny, or it's oil-free. So it feels like it's doing something to smooth me out, but it's not drying. And it is covering, it is really covering. It is a little sliding into my lines a little bit here. We can powder that and fix that situation. No big thing. We have lines, we have pores, our face moves. We are not an Instagram filter. Repeat after me. I am not an Instagram filter. I am a real human. I'm in a new place where every day I wake up and I'm like, all right, today's mission is to be kind to myself and to not put myself down. And when you're super aware of that, you notice that it is so easy with social media or just the world in general to even joking around. Like, I find myself super aware of it, like with my sisters even, where I'm like, ew, I'm gross. In a joking manner, you can kind of put yourself down and like, just start to pay attention how you talk to yourself. So I'm like, yes, I'm down with I got some lines here. It's okay. We're gonna survive. However, despite that, my skin is so hydrated. Okay, jury is out. It's a little pale for me, but it's fine. I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia concealer, the Magic Touch concealer in number 6. A little this. Well, I guess a little more than a little. Let's just do that. I didn't wanna fully cover the skin today with like all of my crazy contour. I just kind of wanted to test the foundation and see, I can't talk while I'm doing this, and just like check out how it applied and is gonna wear without me doing like 5,000 like contour steps underneath, you know? Okay, so now what we're gonna do is go in with this powder, and I am still gonna take the Beauty Blender, and I'm just gonna get that powder all along the side of the Beauty Blender, and I'm gonna start underneath the eye and quickly set that. This does seem to lock makeup in place so beautifully. I have so been enjoying it. I'm gonna bronze really quickly with this Sigma matte bronzer in medium. You guys, this bronzer is so gorgeous. I also have a new blush from Sigma, and this is in Sunset Kiss. It is this gorgeous peachy shade that is super flattering. I think there's just something really special about how this powder wears, how it blends. It is a little bit strong, but it blends really nicely. Okay, makeup is going on smooth. We're going to bounce on into here with my favorite blush brush. This is the Dior 16. We're gonna go in here. I've been using this blush literally every single day. First I swirl, then I dab. First I swirl, and then I dab. I definitely still love a punchy amount of color on the cheeks, so we're gonna kind of keep stippling. I try not to get too high, but sometimes it just happens. All right, I feel pretty good about that. Now we're gonna go into a highlight, which is just like one of the best parts. It just kind of brings everything together. I'm gonna take a fan brush, and we're using Bobbi Brown Peach Glow. Nice. All right, so tell me the truth, you guys. Do you prefer my closet or this location? I think the closet lighting is actually way better, even though there's not more than one teeny tiny ring light. Here I do have natural light, but I just feel like I do like the closet. I don't have a place set up where I could set makeup down to do a get ready. So that's why I'm like, I'll just go back into my beauty room where I have a desk and everything, but I'm trying to figure it out. Or do you think I should just keep doing both? Sometimes in here, sometimes in there. Let me know. Curious what your thoughts are. All right, so now I feel like the skin just looks really smooth and poreless and hydrated, and nothing is layering on top in a crunchy, bunchy way, which is important to me. So we're doing good so far. I wanna go in with lips. I have this new liner from Fit Glow Beauty, and I wanna go ahead and just outline the lips. And I am now gonna take Tower 28 in the shade Pistachio. I just picked this up. It is the prettiest pink. I have more of a peachy one, but this goes really, really well. Hold please, let me talk while I'm doing this every single time. Oh my goodness. I love how this formula feels. It is not sticky or goopy. It's a very everyday, is gonna work, no fuss, really shiny, really nourishing type of a thing with a little bit of color. It doesn't string, but it just gives your lips a little extra something. This is the peachy one. This is the shade Oat. I really love these. I think they're really fantastic, and I give a big thumbs up. Got that new one at Sephora. We're doing more purple tones today on the eyes, so I feel like this color looks really nice with the blush and then with what we're gonna go in on the eyes. So first, before we get to the shadow, which is the fun part, we're gonna fill in the brows. I got rid of my Jason Wu brow powder and I kind of regret it. Like in my tearing through this room, I'm like, everything has to go. But I was like, we're bored of it. I've used it too much. And so now I'm like, oh my gosh, like what do I use? Like that is my go-to. We are gonna use the Honest Beauty palette. The only problem with this for brows is it's a little bit of a loose, not crumbly shadow, but you definitely want to smack off the excess. So I will share that with you guys. I don't know why lately I have to like lean back to do my brows. It's this new thing where I'm like I can't do them unless I'm like this. And I hold my breath too. Oh my gosh. Have you guys seen on Instagram that challenge of like how to know if you're healthy? If you can take a deep breath in, exhale all the way and hold your breath for 30 seconds. I've tried to do this several times and literally at like 3 seconds to go, I'm like, ah, and like all the comments are like, I think I just saw God. And I'm like, this is how I feel when I do my eyebrows. Okay, there's this other crazy thing happening recently because I don't know, I really enjoy just chatting with you guys about absolutely randomness and nothing while I do my makeup. I usually don't talk while I'm doing my brows though, so I could end up looking Bert and Ernie if I'm not focused. Hold on. Do I have hope? Is it a good brow day? Is it a bad brow day? I've been complaining about this, you guys. That's the one thing, you stop getting Botox and all of a sudden your brows are like a whole different beast, all right? Oh great, now this one's bigger than the other one. I don't like doing my brows, never have. What I was gonna say is, aren't we in a weird era where instead of getting songs stuck in your head, you get like IG reel songs stuck in your head? Who has had this happen? And you go to bed and you kind of hear it and like, you know, can we skip to the good part? And you hear every variation of it. And like literally, if I'm cooking, cleaning, doing my makeup, whatever, there's always something that like enters my field. And lately I'm like, yo, I gotta take a break from this. I can't even look at this stuff anymore because it is just too much. It's too much. So I've actually had a hot minute where I've put my phone in airplane mode and I'm like, I'm going to have parameters with how I use this smartphone because I can actually feel evidence of it rotting my brain and I don't want it to. I'm like the worst kind of influencer there is. You guys watch me on YouTube and like, hey, check out my video and come hang out with me. But I'm also gonna be sure to tell you that you need to throw your phone in the trash and go outside. So that's kind of been a weird struggle for me lately, is like, I love still communicating, connecting through social media, but there's also a part of me that is like so grossed out by how consumed we have become by it, you know? Where's the balance? There's gotta be some balance. And now I have, can we skip to the good part in my head again? Okay, so now let's get back to something just beautiful, satisfying, gorgeous. Gorgeous purples, gorgeous colors in general. I'm actually gonna do something that is more of a reverse from what I normally do. We're gonna go over the lid first, and then we're gonna take the crease shade and blend it out. Just taking it on my finger. How stunning is that, right? We're gonna go on the lid, start in the center, tilt the head back so you don't get any fallout, press, 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 swipe, swipe, swipe. I'm even gonna go up into the crease a little bit, just a tiny bit. And we're gonna press pause until that cloud goes away. All right, we have sunshine again, and I got bored while waiting for the clouds to move, and I put on this lip gloss. So I wanted to share with you that I do have full Syringe from Patrick Ta on my mouth. I need to do like some breathing exercises or something because it is spicy. It is spicy, but really does the trick. I'm having a hard time talking, but it is a good one. I do really like it. Okay, back to the eyes. We're gonna dip now into this more spectacular purple in the center. Same thing, just using my fingertip. And I'm gonna go kind of center the lid out a little bit. So nice. I wore this in my health and wellness Q&A. You guys, that was such a crazy video to film. The comments are amazing in that video. I say a lot of things that I felt were really gonna get me in hot water. Praise God, the response was super, super good. If you wanna see more health stuff, go let me, give that video a view. Leave me a comment, let me know about it if you're into that. If not, I kind of take your temperature of what you guys wanna see, and I don't know. I'm happy I made that video. I'm wearing this amazing eyeshadow palette in it. I really went for the glam in that video, even though it wasn't makeup related at all. Watching it, I was like, wow, you like really went there with the makeup. Anyway, I will link that below. So I'm trying to go a little bit more daytime, a little not so smoky. I'm wearing some pretty big lashes and full on liner in that video. And today I wanted to do a more daytime appropriate, relaxed feeling type of a look, but still colorful because that can be done. All right, so what we're gonna do to frame out the eyes now that we've used these two metallics, I am gonna go in with a tiny little brush right here. This is the Letitia Lamac it's made in Germany. Do we know which brush this is? I don't know where the name of it is. MC, maybe that's the name of it. I am gonna go into the deepest shade, tap off that excess, and I am going to almost at an angle kind of line the outer corner, patting it down just to give a little definition. So it's not just this like haze of purple metallic. We want there to be a little bit of definition there. All right, I'm happy with that. Other side, same thing. And now I'm gonna take a good old MAC 217, and I'm gonna go into this more transition shade right here, get it on the tip of the brush, whap away that excess, and I'm just going to lightly get in the crease here. Easy, so easy. We're not even gonna go into liner. We're not gonna mess with that. I am now gonna go in with a lash curler. I'm gonna set my face real good before we put on mascara. That is something I always recommend. If you're gonna go in crazy like I do with the setting spray, do it before you do your mascara. Otherwise, you will run into the space where you have black mascara on, a lot of moisture, and it can kind of transfer everywhere. So try to be mindful. Do this right before. This is from Lawless. This one I love, and I see a difference with this than even like the all-nighter. This is like my new must have. I love it. Okay, so now we are going to go in with Fit Glow Beauty Mascara. I have been obsessed with this one as well. I've been on a mission to find a mascara that does not contain coal tar. My eyes have been more sensitive recently, and specifically with mascara, I feel it's what kind of dries and like gets in my actual eyes. So while I'm not being perfect with everything else, mascara is one of those that I am trying to be super mindful of, and this one is so nice. It belongs in Sephora. It doesn't disappoint. It's really, really good. So what I like to do is really go in, lay on that first layer, and then I let it dry just a tiny bit, and I do go in for a second serving. You can really build them up, and the brush has two different sides. One is a little more thin that will actually comb the lashes out and fluff them up really nicely. This does not smudge or budge, and I have been wowed. I'm not even gonna do false lashes today we're just doing this. Are we liking the look today or what? I feel sleek, pulled together, not overdone. I feel moisturized, balanced, hydrated, shiny, colorful, but not like, whoa, did you spend 5 hours on your makeup? This was relatively quick. I do like everything I tried out today. I'm especially loving this new one from Huda Beauty. Such gorgeous metallics. Again, the Patrick Top powder is amazing. I really do like this new one from BeautyBlender, the Bounce Foundation. This one does have hyaluronic acid in it. It does claim to have a 24-hour wear time, so I'm really curious about that. Whenever a company says, oh, this will last literally for a day on your face, I'm always like, okay, sure. I'll let you guys know an update of how this one is going, but so far so good. There you have it, you guys. I love you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go have a good one, whatever you are doing, and I will see you guys in my next one. Mwah.